A Republican lawmaker is trying to stop huge defense cuts set to go into effect at the beginning of the year. We spoke with Congressman Mike Turner as he toured Gem City Manufacturing. He says Ohio could see $1.5 billion in lost business if those cuts go through. At Gem City Manufacturing, about 25% of their business comes from the defense industry.
There's so much uncertainty in our business and small businesses today that is holding back oftentimes companies from spending, from planning to move their businesses forward.
Congressman Turner plans to hold a community forum soon to talk about what those cuts will mean to the Miami Valley. If nothing is done in Congress, more than $500 billion of cuts will go into effect January 3rd.
First at 5, a $1 trillion budget battle that could devastate the Dayton economy. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Katie Usen.
And I'm Mark Allen. Tonight, Congress and the President are battling something called sequestration. So what's that, you're asking? Well, simply put, it describes huge defense cuts that not only impact tens of thousands of people in the Air Force, but also the many who do business at Wright-Patt and with the military in this area. Today, Congressman Mike Turner went on the offensive. He spoke to reporters at Gem City. That's a Dayton company that relies on military contracts. Congressman Turner says Gem City and our region will be harmed significantly if defense cuts kick in.
The estimates are that it could be $1.5 billion that comes out of Ohio as a result of these cuts. Those monies obviously go not just to the people who are employed directly from the Department of Defense, but also the businesses that support them, the housing, the local small businesses as a result of these loss of dollars could be devastating.
And Turner also calls this budget battle potentially a bigger threat to our area even than BRAC, or base realignment. Megan O'Rourke shows you what looms and why it matters so much, really, to all of us.
The cuts haven't even happened, but it's the uncertainty of it all that's having an impact on businesses like Gem here in Dayton.
We're very concerned.
Gem Manufacturing CEO Jim Whalen isn't sure what to expect should the government slash the defense budget, but he knows one thing: his business is already being impacted.
I think it starts with our customers. I think our customers are many times more hesitant to pull the trigger on capital spending. I think from our perspective, again, it makes us harder to plan for the future without having these major issues resolved going forward.
About 25% of Gem's business comes from defense work. The high-tech manufacturer builds packbots, which are equipped with cameras and used by the military as eyes and ears to detect danger without putting people in harm's way.
When we see one of our packbots destroyed, a picture of it, we and our partners iRobot, we smile on our face because we know that we have saved soldiers' lives.
Currently, there are about 4,000 packbots in existence. All of them were made right here on Leo Street in Dayton by Gem's 115 employees.
There's a spin-off effect with, we don't make everything in-house. We buy from suppliers, but even more than that, the retailers that's coming from a foundation of manufacturing. So again, we look at 2 jobs created for every job that we have here at Gem. There are 2 created on the outside.
And that's why Whalen says if the government follows through with the sequestration, the impact could be catastrophic.
There are many other companies like us in Dayton that are in the manufacturing business that where it's equally as important to them.
Because the cuts are only a few months off, Congressman Turner says it's important everyone in our community is educated about the topic. That's why he's holding a public forum on August 14th at Sinclair Community College. Reporting in Dayton, Megan O'Rourke, 2 News. And we did even more digging for you on this key issue to find the potential ripple effect in our community. George Mason University projects Ohio will lose 21,000 jobs if sequestration kicks in. The Defense Department says service members and their families and retirees face cuts to their health care coverage. In addition, a White House budget expert believes 16,000 teachers may lose their jobs, 100,000 children may be cut from Head Start, and several 100,000 children and women may lose nutrition assistance. Congress and the President have until January 1st of 2013 to avert budget cuts.
Ohio Congressman Mike Turner says looming cuts to the Department of Defense are irresponsible, and he's worried they will become a reality. Today, Turner toured Gem City, a local manufacturer that makes several products for the defense industry. Turner says if the cuts go into effect, nearly 20,000 jobs could be lost.